everybody. I'm Larry.
Well, the defense did their job. They didn't allow any points on the opening drive. Now, second drive of the game, first for this offense, and what can they do with their go-around? Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 yards there. And the Bills are going to have a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. So McCoy adding to his yardage total in this one. Last year, 895 yards in his first season in Buffalo. Of course, he had Charles 4,000-yard years in Philadelphia.
And you know the man they call Shady wants to throw some shade at the Eagles for ever letting him go. He wants a big year in 2016.
Now Taylor. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go play action here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
To throw is Taylor. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
He may have had some offseason foot surgery, but that hasn't prevented Sammy Watkins from being Sammy Watkins, and that's special.
And when we see him before the game running the route tree, look like the same Sammy Watkins to me that we saw a year ago.
Yeah, and I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. I love his explosiveness off the line of scrimmage as he starts his routes.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The play clock's running down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. This defense, they're in a little bit of dire straits here as they'll come out and see what they can do facing a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Stewart on 1st down. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so Maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now. Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Dawson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. They'll see if they can pick it up here with a fullback Felton. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Oh. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Taylor will throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So late second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? And now out come the Bills. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny United?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Here's Taylor. He's going to let it go again. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Here's Taylor to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Here's a direct snap to McCoy. And some space here. And he cuts right sideline and some room to go. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy. play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3 yards. Big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. And he is having a nice bounce-back game. I know in the meetings this week I kind of did the faux pas of asking, did he tweak something? Because he just wasn't sharp last week. They said no, he was fine, and he's showing that here in this one.
And I was really glad it was you who asked that question.
I knew you would.
You know, I was like, hey, that's my man right there. Take one for the team. But I thought it was a legitimate question because the way he played last week, you wondered if maybe there was an injury that they hadn't discussed or talked about. They assured us no, and what we're seeing so far, it is no. He's quicker to the hole, faster than other people.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Now this offense forced to go for it, down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. He's got time. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into it. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
False start, offense.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. The open man is Smith. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And Cap, of course, was a great baseball player, drafted as a pitcher. He kind of showed his arm right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he let that one go, didn't he? That was a catcher putting down the #1 signal for the fastball and turning it.
It's a two-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And the Bills are going to recover. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6. What? Alone on the left side. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
That pass was into the end zone, but it was tipped up in the air, and that leads to a few anxious moments. Who's going to come up with it? Defenders want that ball knocked to the ground at the worst, hopefully intercepted. In this case, you've given the chance for the offense to come by and pick it up, but instead, it ends up on the ground. But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And Carpenter knocks it through, and that will get the... hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. And this is dropped it incomplete.